It's another edition of What the Fuck, happenings in the YouTube atheist community. Kind of a nice day, so this will be like a low trouble edition because I really want to be doing something outside, not talking to this stupid fucking camera. But anyway, alright, the amazing atheist ate a sandwich in one video. You know, 1 minute of eating a sandwich. He didn't even eat it himself, he had it fed to him by some chubby little fingers. A cucumber sandwich, whatever. Okay, yeah, well, you made your 50 bucks, but, you know, whatever. You wasted a minute of my life, thank you very much. So, good job, you defeated the enemy. But then he did a comeback video that was pretty good. He ragged on Jesus Freak in his, you know, drug war propaganda video, like drugs cause crime, because there's this correlation between arrests and drug use, and duh. You know, usually people with not much of a life use drugs excessively. I mean, usually those are the people that use a lot of drugs. They're people that don't have much of a life and might steal stuff and might beat up somebody and might do some other fucktarded, dumbass bullshit things. Yeah, there's probably a correlation between drug use and stupidity, but that doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean you should suspend people's liberty, you fucker. So anyway, he made, amazing as it made the point okay. So he did okay. But it wasn't stunning or anything. It wasn't like, oh wow, that video was just incredible. I mean, it didn't, yeah. But whatever. My videos don't stun either. So anyway, Karina, oh yeah, she did a poetry video, really nice during the week. You know, her domestic circumstances have changed in the last few days, and so she was, you know, she's going through a transition period. But anyway, it's a very good video. But all her videos are very good, so she doesn't miss too often. I don't think she's missed yet, really. There's always something of value, you know. There's always something. And, you know, feet. I mean, well, whatever. I mean, she's got all the parts, and it's like one of them's always working really good. But anyway, we'll move on. I can't read this name, so I don't know what the hell this, who the hell is this? I can't even, oh, okay. That Crossland guy, right? Yeah, that's his name, right? Yeah, well, whatever it is. Brain's a little, you know. It's probably something else. What the hell is his name? Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. Boyfriend of Peaches. We'll just call him that. Well, anyway, you know, he made a video. He's back off his suspension, and boy, you know, he does the editing thing very well. You know, the stuff. I mean, it's not really my style. It's a little too rappy and aggressive and showy for me. But you know, you got it. It's good stuff. I mean, he really puts on a good show. Let's just put it that way. Puts on a good show. All right, Nick, the Modern Mystic, did a, you know, Sunday novel of videos, man, like the old days, and it was all pretty good stuff. You know, of course, I want to say that because he was sort of saying my stuff, except for saying it more politely, that we're really screwed, and you know, it's all silly putty. But anyway, it, you know, good videos. He was responding a little bit to gray text and the credit card thing, and I thought he went a little bit too far, almost in being generous. Because I thought Great Text was sort of making a little too many excuses. I mean, he took some responsibility, but, you know, realistically, being poor doesn't stop you from knowing that borrowing money is a bad idea. I mean, somehow I knew it, you know, pretty generically. I guess because, you know, when you work for an hour shoveling somebody's driveway and they give you a quarter, you figure out that a quarter is a lot of money. And, you know, you're not going to borrow a quarter because that means you have to shovel somebody's driveway for an hour to pay it back. So whatever. I guess it's a frame of mind, and there is some sort of predictability to how personalities develop through their life. I don't really buy the by 4 years old it's determined that you're going to be an asshole thing, but who knows, maybe. Not going to really argue that point, but I still think you could be, you know, your intelligence can overcome your assholeness, so I really don't think you have to get into monstrous debt. I mean, it's just not a good plan. But, you know, some people I know and care about have, you know, they're paying, you know, 30% on credit cards, and you try to explain to them, you know how fucking dumb that is, and they just don't fucking get it. They don't get that they're paying 3 times the price. So if they went to the store and the item cost 3 times as much as they paid for it, they wouldn't buy it. So why are they buying it? Because that's what they're paying for it, dumbasses. Jesus. So anyway, moving on to the next. Tommy from the Bronx did a question, did the Brett Keeney thing. I didn't watch it, you know. And then he asked 5 kind of lamey questions. I don't know. They didn't strike my fancy. Not interesting enough for me. And otherwise, he's just doing the same old talking about Yokup or whoever, or Friends for Peace, or some other religious guy that I couldn't give a fuck about. So anyway, Dario, yeah, Wookdar, did a drunk video, and he's just so fucking cute. You gotta like Dario. You just, you know, he's almost like I was thinking today that what he reminds me of is like a cute Data, you know, from Star Trek, you know, except cute. You know, because he's just like all of a sudden discovers things, you know. You're just like, he's really smart, but he has these little holes in his knowledge base, and it's all of a sudden, whoa, he discovers something, and it's just kind of funny. I mean, that's the impression you get. He has this charming, you know, naive but not stupid thing, and it's really nice. So anyway, anti-bullshit man didn't make no fucking video, didn't make no middle of the week what the fucky thing, didn't do shit. Lazy bastard. But he's had to work too much, blah blah blah. So, you know, some people have real lives, you know, they're real human beings in real lives. They're not complete fucktards on the internet. So you got to give somebody concessions for that. We'll mention Bella. Bella made a video. She had made one about, I don't know, 4.5 years. But she sort of did the same oldie crap. I mean, she just did a repraise, like, holy fuck, what the hell's going on? Oh, dude, blah, 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 Venom Fang X, and blah, blah, you know. So she went through the last 3 months in brief, and then said something crazy like, well, we ought to all cure cancer, or something. I mean, she just lets whatever fucked-hearted, dopey thing that pops into her head pop out of her mouth, which can be a little bit irritating because sometimes there are words that people shouldn't be saying. But anyway, she didn't say any of the bad words. She just said stupid shit. But it was nice just seeing her, so that was good. But maybe I should turn the volume down and not listen. But anyway, yeah, it's like that ghost without a sheet, or whatever her name is, I don't know. Go to I'll post a link to the website, you know, it has most of these people on it if you want to see their videos. Yeah, she's made a few videos, and, you know, then she does this production-y thing too pretty well. You know, some parts better than other parts, but she puts some effort into it. So yeah, some of it was pretty good stuff. Sort of making fun of the whatever is Gear Up guy taking over Venom Fang X's channel and such. So some value there. Rabbit Ape did chapter 2 of the evolution thing, Darwin book. Chapter 2, boy, that's a real stale chapter. So if you missed it, you probably didn't miss much, because it's pretty stale. There's no incest, nothing really interesting happening in that chapter. No big drama, nothing gets eaten. You know, just pigeony stuff. But anyway, what else? I know there's somebody else. Oh, Math Fails guy, yeah. So I was in Stickam Friday for a couple hours with Math Fails guy, and it was okay. Things went okay, but then you know, they kept saying fucktarded and fucktarder things, and my frustration level increased, and you know, and then I really exploded at the end, and so he kicked me out. But I mean, it was a legitimate explosion, because he's basically saying that, oh yeah, well, if he was in the Matrix and they had a perfect world, he'd still want to defeat the Matrix. I mean, why would you want to defeat the Matrix if you were living in perfection? Why would you want to get out of the machine's horrible world? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. It's a stupid argument. You know, you're going to be in the Matrix. You're not going to know you're in the Matrix, just like that Neo guy, or whatever's Neo. You're not going to know you're in the Matrix, and so you're going to be living in a perfect world not knowing you're in the Matrix, and you're going to bitch about it? God damn, you fucking suck. I mean, it's just intellectually dishonest to say you would give up on a much better, a much improved life because you want the real thing. You want to eat the real gruel in the fucking sewer instead of living in the palace and with the, you know, geisha girls or whatever. Well, I'm probably running out of time. Yeah, I gotta get moving here. So anyway, his videos though. Math fails guy, hate his videos. Too much editing. I mean, he had one video where he kept popping in with some little clip, and it just made me motherfucking insane. I couldn't stand it. You know, it almost made my brain explode. It was so irritating. So he's got to cut down on the editing. Quit with the fucking voices. I just whatever. It's too much. So anyway, Stickam Saturday night. It was a really good night. Karina looked spectacular. She was all glowy, you know, since her little Florine is back. But Peaches showed up, which was nice. And I did see Juliet was in the room for a little while, so thank you. And then California, she did smile at me a little. I don't know, she didn't participate much, but that's okay. She, you know, say, hey, I'll take what I can get. I got the smile. Paul's Ego was in there for a while, participated in some conversation, which was nice. And Remy and Left of Center, they were really the show. They put up some pretty good conversation. So it was a lot of hard philosophy, but in kind of a pleasant way. So it was really nice. And I'm out of time. So till the next time, see ya.